Move over, Usain. Hi, I'm Debbie. Another sporting giant making music and starting a record label. Bentley driving celebrity batsman Gayle re-entering West Indies cricket, whilst also learning the ropes in the recording studio.
No matter where they got trod, or anywhere the boss roll, just love man or show. Straight.
Gayle fresh from Antigua and T20 cricket against Sri Lanka. The West Indies winning 2-1. And back home now, batting for bad beats.
Hey, recording is fun.
But man, a real G from the start.
I didn't plan to record no music at all. I was just going about my own business, having some fun. You know, I love to party and all this thing. When TVJ linked me and said, Chris, I'm ready to do the collab, I'm like, TVJ, I was just only joking, man. You listen to me, don't do me that. You know, and then eventually came, and he showed me, because I'm trying to devise and the rhythm that we have one part over the song. And I'm still here, so I didn't even know what was happening. And he was like, don't worry, man, just calm, you know, relax. And the more I get into it, I'm still learning.
And having a whale of a time while he's at it.
Are the millionaire now? Chris Gayle, the universe boss.
Gayle with an outsized personality, on and off the pitch. Not to mention a taste for luxury. Witness the Bentley and a hilltop mansion in Kingston with its own mini cinema and recording studio, and that's only on one level.
Cobweb and dust eating the Bentley right now, because I'm not even home to drive it. I'm like, damn, why did I spend so much money on a particular vehicle and I'm not using it? So
because you can.
Because I can, but don't do it.
He's created Triple Century Records and building a team. Kamar Flavor right now, the point man.
He's a professional, you know, so you can't come around a professional and be unprofessional. So I guess he sees the professionalism in my level of work, and that's how we joined up and started doing big things. I call it big things because we're making moves, you know.
Sometimes it's very good to invest in yourself. It's very good to invest in yourself first, all right? So I learned that along the way. We're coming together and we're going to create something, a nice, fun atmosphere, and try something different from a music point of view, because I travel so much and I see so much.
He's the globe-trotting batsman with the big smile, an irrepressible character who doesn't seem to take himself too seriously. But Gayle dropping rhymes?
What we do? Walk we a walk. Yeah. Chop we a chop.
Maybe I'll learn the hard way, but with the help and the guidance of Kamar as well. I hope I don't make that mistake. You might make mistake along the line, which is part of life, and hopefully you can learn and adjust as quickly as possible when we actually make that mistake, because no one is perfect. No one is perfect, and this music world is very, very tricky, and it can cost you a lot.
Gayle, like that other sporting titan Usain Bolt, not counting the cost of launching his own label, even at the risk of being mocked for his efforts.
Today you're hearing the music, tomorrow you're gone, the music will still be here. So no one can come and dictate to any particular one, say you're not allowed to come and venture into the music world. All right, we are Jamaicans, so we love our music, it's part of our culture. So any athlete want to do music, you have all the rights to do so.
Gayle figures he's earned that right as a tireless promoter of Jamaican music wherever he goes.
Sometimes when we go out to bat, we have the choice to choose a song, so we can choose our local artists and spread it on the platform that music haven't reached before. Like in India, you know, reggae music is not big in India. So if Gayle play reggae music in India, it's a big highlight for the local artists here to get their music out there on a different platform. You go to Australia, I say, hey DJ, I want this song. You know, and I will tag them sometime on Instagram to say your music is actually playing in Sydney, in India, in Bangladesh, in Sri Lanka, in Pakistan, wherever I go around the world, and that side of the world. So it's a win for them. So they should actually say, yo, let's do a collab with Gayle or a Usain Bolt, and they can go venture into different side of the world, which the music hasn't been before. Jamaica is a powerhouse when it comes down to music, you know? And you know, these artists really don't get it as yet, you know? Trust me, these artists don't know what they have in their hands.
But some of the very people you're promoting will turn around and bite you and will say, stick to what you know to do well, which is cricket. Focus on us, the musicians, the DJs, who have the real musical talent.
I get what you're saying, but
you're saying
it's a Jamaican thing. It's a Jamaican thing. You know, other artists gonna look on, an athlete and say, a successful athlete, and say, hey, why not help, other. If you want to venture into this business, why not help other artists as well, or help the business as well? We don't have to do it. We don't owe anybody any obligation, all right? So if we want to venture into that and we want to help a particular artist, but in this music world, there's no loyalty in this music. I haven't been into music a long time, but I know about music. Even you come in with spending the money, they'll use you at a particular point to get to where they want, and then they're gone.
When you're abroad in a party setting, what are people grooving to right now out of Jamaica?
They listen to a lot of Afrobeats. They love they kind of like the high tempo music as well. The techno thing, and they like an international flavor,
But when it comes to a Jamaican set that they're playing, who are they playing? Or you're not hearing as much Jamaican stuff?
Nah, you're not hearing as much Jamaicans overseas. Unless Chris Gayle said tell them to play that song, then you'll hear it. So we're not hearing a Jamaican, over that side. We're not hearing that. You're gonna hear it. The only Jamaicans you're gonna hear is the Sean Paul, the Shaggy, and the Beady Man.
Your takeaway from that is what?
We need to put in some work. we need to put in some work because we have it here. And it's multi-talented here as well.
God's man of blessings to people, G, and everything we do will make people see it.
He says he's touched by the feedback to his track, Blessings.
It's an actually emotional song as well, because it's like from nothing to something. People all over listening to it and everybody give high praises because, it's Jamaica. If it's not good, they're going to tell you it's not good. And just like you as well. If it's not good, Anthony Miller can say, yo, Chris, give me a signal. Leave the music alone.
And you don't back down from any challenge. So give me a line right now.
Me G them not suffer, we far from it. Tell them sit down if them can't stand it. When the road did rough, we a walk on it. And our Big Ben sign pan carb on it. We now look for him cause we have all of it. You want to the Miller, we are do. We know you are coming that way.
I know the fun start. Yo, are the universe boss on the remix.
At 41, the so-called universe boss still a potent force on the pitch, where he makes it look so easy. The recording studio, a different ballgame, and don't think he doesn't know that. But don't bet on Chris Gayle being bowled over by the doubters.
I'm going to take more lessons as well as I go on because I'm getting to enjoy it now. I know sometimes they're going to put you in the spot and say, hey, Chris, hold the mic, jump out on them. I'm excited to actually perform one day for the Jamaican people, live, like a Chris Gayle concert.